To make interpretations in statistics, it is not only to apply all the equations. We can do some interpretations by plotting the data in different forms, basically in pictorial representation. By making plotting the data, we can make it interpretations, right? So for example, consider a scenario. We will discuss consider a scenario in a school. In a school, 20 players want to play cricket, right? 20 players want to play cricket. So I am representing in one circle, and 5 people want to play volleyball. We 5 people, and 2 people are showing interest to play both cricket as well as volleyball, and 3 people are not showing any interest to play any of these games. So our Venn diagram will look like this. So 20 people want to play cricket, and uh, 5 people want to play volleyball, and 2 people want to play both games, cricket as well as volleyball, and 3 people don't want to play any one of these games. So if you observe, 2 is intersection of these two circles, both cricket as well as volleyball. That means that represents those people, that number of people are willing to play both cricket as well as volleyball. Let's see how can we convert this Venn diagram into a two-way tables, two-way forms, basically two-way table format. So that will give more interpretations. We can make it out of that. We can take more interpretation out of that two-way table. So let's, in this scenario, what I am doing is, for example, I will may represent who cricket, who are going to show cricket, and who are not going to showing cricket, willing to play cricket, and volleyball V, and do not want to play DV, for example. So this is what we will call it as two-way form table, two-way table format, basically. So we can fill those blank boxes by using that our Venn diagram. So V and C, V is the row and C is the column. Both volleyball and cricket, who want to play? How many people are there? So in this our Venn diagram, our intersection of data is showing number 2. That means 2 is the number of people who want to play both volleyball as well as cricket. So and comes to move to next column and first row. Volleyball, who want to play volleyball but don't want to play cricket. How many? That means 5. Those people are want to play volleyball but don't want to play cricket. And now we will move to second row, first column. Don't want to play volleyball but they want to play cricket. How many of their door? 20 people are there. Now comes to interesting point. Don't DV and DC combination. Don't want to play volleyball as well as don't want to play cricket. How many are there? External people. These 3 people are there. See, now we fill this box. Fill this box. By using this two-way format, we can easily tell, instead of that Venn diagram, we can easily tell how many people don't want to play any of the game. DV and DC. That row, that means DV, DC is, DV, DC is this row. This cell represents the DV and DC, right? DV and DC. So the in this is one of the format we can show our data. There are multiple of describing our data in statistics. There are plots, line graphs, as well as bar graphs, histograms, sunburst charts. I will show them in the next videos while doing our applying our how can we apply statistics also. And we have another kind of interesting representation of data: stem leaves. stem leaves Stem leaves is kind of same way like this two-way format, but that can be like this. Draw this so that you will get some understanding. Stem leaves means in table we will in first column we will mention stem, second column we will mention as leaf, so remaining all will be rows. So 0 stems will be 0 1 2 3, like 1 2 1 2 3. If you see, in stems we are mentioning as first digit, that is the first position of the digit, 1th position. And from onwards in leaves we will this is like linked tree binary tree kind of thing. In stems we will mention the first 1th position of our number. Leaves will be 10th position and 100th position, like that it will go like that. So by seeing this data, what we will know, for example, in one coach drawn this collected this data, basically stems as well as leaves. That means he collected all the sports persons who done the goals, basically. So for example, by using this data we can interpret as in play first player made 0-1 score, and in second 1 2, that means 12. In third row we have 2 as stem, leaf air 1 comma 2, so 2 1 comma 2 2. In third 3 3. See, this is the score done by those players. In first what is the first score? 1. And what is the second score? 12. And what is the third score? 21 as well as 22. And what is the fourth? 33. So what are the total score done by our players? That means we need to sum up with all these values. That means 0 1 plus 12 plus 21 plus 22 plus 33. For example, we have instead of 3, if I have 30 here, that means our score will be 330 instead of 33. That means that is 100th position in a number. This is one of the format we can represent our data, and we have bar graphs. Bar graphs will show the bars in each xy positions. And histograms are more powerful. We have interesting part of the statistics. Histograms shows the bin kind of thing. That means we will divide the, for example, we are dealing with some score data, player score data. Instead of each independent score representation of data, we will mark them as bins. For example, 0 to 10, how many people done this? 10 11 to 20, how many people achieved this score? This 0 to 10, 11 to 20 are, we will call it as bins. So those based on the bins we will draw the histograms. Basically we have different kinds of line chart is there, linear graph, regression we will know, and line charts, plot charts, dot plot charts, box plot charts, whisker blocks and sunburst charts. We have so many charts we have. By we can interpret our data into these kind of pictorial representations, so that before taking decisions, we will come to some proper conclusions, basically interpretations, basically proper interpretations we can make out of these uh, charts or representation of pictorial representation of our data. So we need to see what kind of pictorial representation, what kind of charts we need to use based on our data only.